EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the Las Vegas Raiders. Time for a much-needed and much-welcome diversion. The NFL is back. Here we go, Week 1. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he'll get this only up to about the 35.
Jacobs, the ball carrier.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches.
Gain of 3 brings up 3rd and inches.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
Ball carrier.
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
A gain of 9 yards. And a Las Vegas first down.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
He was tackled.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Running is Jacobs. And he works his way forward for about 4, up to the midfield stripe.
He was taken down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
From midfield, here's Carr. And there's the first NFL catch for Henry Ruggs. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 38-yard line. Carr to the rookie Ruggs for a Raider first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw his Carr. And a slant hauled in by Ruggs. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
Las Vegas.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22.
Out of bounds.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
again. He finds Aguilar over the middle. And they'll get this down to the 10. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. First and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. Here's Jacobs. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up second and goal.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Number 16,
a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. And that makes it 7-zip Vegas.
The score, Raiders 7, Panthers nothing.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Bridgewater going to lead the Panthers up here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll look to throw right away. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4, second down. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
They try and run on first down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line.
Brought down by
an awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line, he provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
On 2nd and 12, Bridgewater. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 35.
Raiders 7, Panthers nothing.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Mike 22, Mike 22. Oh, yeah.
From the gun, Bridgewater. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. Damon Arnett up to make the tackle.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And the Panthers in for the score. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Being chased out left. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Throwing his car on 3rd down. Aguilar has it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
On 2nd and 11 now. Carr, he'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 16 yards, a 1st down.
16 yards.
Good route, good pickup for 1st down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Jacobs. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. The Raiders on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
One more time with Jacobs. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
You got it. You got it. You got it.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Carr now on 3rd and goal. Toward the pylon, caught. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
Now 4th and goal at the 2-yard line.
Carr to throw for it on 4th down. And my goodness, this is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Panthers defense able to deliver the goal line stand. Out of his end zone, Bridgewater. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he's going to be out of bounds up past the 5. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Bridgewater. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
Yeah, that'll cross midfield here, not by much. Out of bounds just on the other side of the 50.
At their own 40. Seven-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position where we were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. From the gun, it's Carr. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs.
Carr's pass.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. To throw on 3rd down. Carr. Hard throw, incomplete. And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete. Las Vegas sending out their punter now. Christian McCaffrey deep for Carolina. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. Couple completions, just string them.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Robbie Anderson, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Panthers have taken the lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Just take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
35 seconds, all that remains in the first half as they come up on 1st down. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout.
A gain of 8.
As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Throwing now is Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up 3rd down.
Was covered by Trey Boston.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Snap comes at 1, and it's Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
For Henry Ruggs, incomplete.
Here's the Raiders punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Bridgewater and the Panthers going to come up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
3 yards on that last run, so here is 2nd and 7 from the 28. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
He's brought down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. To throw is Bridgewater. Found his target. It's Anderson. Good. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Catch there by Robbie Anderson, and we all know he's got the speed to get behind any defense. What I think is underrated about his game is his toughness and his belief in self. Robbie Anderson was an undrafted free agent who's turned into a big-time player in the NFL, and now landing in Carolina reunites him with his college coach, Matt Rule, when they were together at Temple.
And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at their 49-yard line.
From just shy of midfield, Bridgewater, and incomplete on the deep ball.
But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Bridgewater to throw it. Got his target, Samuel. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory, right at the 40. Out to Roberts here on the quick pass. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Raiders pick it up. And now off to the races down the right side. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown. So they were down by a touchdown, probably just hoping the defense could hold them, maybe force the punt. Instead, they force the turnover and take it into the house.
Well, the plan was perfect. That's exactly what they wanted. Instead, they got a lot more than that. Big-time capitalization by taking the ball away and putting it in the end zone.
2nd and 11 at the 41. Bridgewater now after the fumble recovery. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And he's got his target. That's more. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
10 at the 25-yard line.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey, and they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one good for 10 yards, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
McCaffrey, 10 yards on the pickup.
It's from the shotgun to McCaffrey, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. From 13 yards out. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead.
Joey Sly lining up for the point.
See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And able to get this out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. 1st and 10. Here's Carr. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. A big play there on the catch and run. 47 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Raiders are back within a score. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Panthers 21, Raiders 14. Daniel Carlson to kick off for the
Following
Raiders.
the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
At the 41-yard line.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4. 2nd and 12, operating from the 39. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Tanner Muse with it. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They will look to flush the memory of that pick 6 as we now have a brand-new tie ball game here in the 4th quarter. Getting down to the good stuff. And he's able to get up here to the 26. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it's a 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the 26-yard line.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Christian McCaffrey at the ball.
Continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
3rd and short yardage. Bridgewater. Room here to run.
Pass some of this.
The Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. In a tie game fourth quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick six hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the fourth. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
There's Christian McCaffrey with another run CMC as he's known in the Carolina area. Easily the most productive running back in the league last season. 2,392 yards from scrimmage. He's just so dangerous every time he gets the football. Whether you hand it to him, throw it to him out of the backfield, just imagine if they have the guts to let him return kicks as well. This guy is a true triple threat.
Corey Littleton there on the tackle.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. On second down, McCaffrey. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
Mike 22 is coming. 22 is coming. Mike. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. 22.
Bridgewater. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
McCaffrey, the ball carrier.
The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Here we go. 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. From the gun, Bridgewater. Escaping the play. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that first down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing, the football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the first down marker. Forgot to cover up and take care of the ball.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 37-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs, and he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. They'll run on first down. Jacobs. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
11 at the 39-yard line.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. Carr going to look to throw. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So now at 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look. 6 DBs. Back to throw. Carr. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Carr. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it, and he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. I'm surprised with the lead in a one-score game this late. They're even putting the ball in the air in that situation.
Almost makes me feel like the head coach might be second-guessing himself by not clicking on and saying, all we're doing is running it here. But give credit to the guys on defense. They made a play that they absolutely had to have to give themselves a chance to be in this game.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. The quick slant caught, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel in the final minute, and the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. They'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Carr to throw. Reception here by Ruggs. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
3rd down.
And Charles, a couple extra defensive backs in here on 3rd and 1.
Not expecting them to run it at all.
To throw his Carr. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. First down Vegas as Carr finds Ruggs that time.
And a Raider first down.
Right down. 29. 54.
Carr now on first down. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
And a Las Vegas first down.
Throwing on first down is Carr. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Panthers have recovered.
A fumble on the play. Recovered by the Panthers.
Bridgewater to throw. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And did he catch it? He did. A touchdown. One of the most improbable finishes in recent history. They've won it on the final throw. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Panthers, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the New Orleans Saints. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.